And I'll be reviewing my favorite portable handheld. And of course, the gaming. This is gaming related room. And this is my original 1989 Game Boy. Best game. I know I'm missing this. I got it at the yard sale. I got it done with the thing, but the screen got burnt up. This is kind of a little bit, but it still works perfectly fine. This is my original Game Boy. You know, this thing does not play Game Boy Color games, so you want to play Game Boy Color games like the Shrek or, you know, Zorro or Pokemon Crystal, I suggest you get a Game Boy Color. This is my original Game Boy. Model number DMG01. 1989 Nintendo, rating DC 6 volts. That's what this thing uses for batteries, 0.7 watts. Battery, some 3 AAR6 X4, so that's why it uses 4. Pat Pant, made in China. Made in China? This thing's a Japanese console. Contra with all the what? Limits and the Class B computing. Back then it's computing, now it's digital. This device proceeding. Go part 15 of C's here. It's just okay, as you see, it's kind of like I can't see it because it's a little mold. It kind of confuses me. And the number is still the same. The cartridges 1-800-255-3700. Nintendo World Class Service. And of course, that's how you see little cute Mario right there. You see that little cute Mario. Now onto the system. Game Boy. This is the original Game Boy. This is the black D-pad similar to the NES. Silver, start and select, and of course red and kind of magenta colored AB buttons. This is the mono speaker. This is a toy speaker. This is the contrast plus the charger. Right here is my competitive connector cable, aka the link cable, and this is the volume. You boot it up through here. If you're a Game Boy Color user and you got this for the first time, if you're a Game Boy Color user, then you'll think you will boot it up for here and the volume over here. But it's the other way around. And you boot it up from the top. Now let me set up the batteries. So I'm going to open up this little case right here. And we're going to have... Oh, I'm sorry. 4 AA batteries. I'm gonna load it up to the Game Boy so I can fire this thing up. I gotta put this case. And let me boot this thing. The heck happened? It was working when I bought this game. Be right back, people. Well, guys, I'm back, and now I fixed the problem. It does that all the time. This Game Boy is kind of old, so that's why it acts this way. I'm on first boot. This is how it looks like when you boot without the game. Let me higher the volume. The volume's on the side. I was about to turn the Game Boy on this side where the volume is, but that's, I think, of a Game Boy Color. I'm trying to get used to this beautiful Game Boy. Let me boot it up again. Wait. I have to go up again. You know, in the color, you put it down to make it louder and put it up to lower it. Let's do it again. There you go. You see, I got this game that came with the Game Boy. It did came with the Game Boy. I don't have the box anymore, but it did came with my Game Boy. It's the Tetris, my favorite game of all time. Let me pop it onto the console. Wait and see. Came with this box. Then I got a couple of these games. Like the NES, you blow on it. Let me put the system up. Let's see if the Nintendo logo works. There you go. And by the way, this is the best game, and I will turn it on again, so I will show you the gameplay. I'm not gonna play it, so the game will play for me. There you go. I just let my Game Boy dance. And this is how the gameplay looks. You know, you're putting blocks and make them align. And of course, this is how you accomplish the game. You insert another stick, then yeah, you make a line. And of course, sorry, I have someone, you know, kind of, you know, she likes cute stuff, and so do I. I'll show you. You make a Tetris line, which is 4 lines. And it goes back to the logo. Let's put another game, so. Let's put Kicks. This one's called Kicks, or Quicks, or whatever you want to call it. I'll pop it into the Game Boy. Pretty cool music. I love it. And that's the gameplay. I'm not gonna pop any more games because I don't have space on my phone. And this is Raider Mission. It's kind of like Battleship. This is T2 Terminator 2. And right here is my bootleg Pokemon game. This is Toy Story, which I worn out the label. I like this game. This has catchy music, which is Ultra Golf. I like this game. It's kind of catchy music. And last but not least, Pokemon Go. My save battery died. I'm going to show you how it works in black and white. Sorry I skipped the boot screen because, you know, waste of time. Let me show you the intro. Kind of white, kind of cheap, like red and blue. I don't have red and blue. I'm requesting the guy in the yard sale to, you know, to give me to sell me one. I want a red and blue version. I've been dreaming of having blue version. You see, Pikachu will push this little fool right here. And that's pretty much it. This is the original Game Boy. It does play this, but it does not play Crystal. Well, this is Kevin, and I am out.